Guys, my name is Francesca Dynamite, your small town queen from Lethbridge, Alberta, or known as the Miss Festival Filipino Queen 2019. Yay! So today, I'm going to talk about my favorite top 10 drag artists here in Alberta that need to be in Canada Season 2. Because last year, they don't cast any drag artists from Alberta. Like, what happened? What's going on? You have no idea that we have so many beautiful, talented drag artists in this province. So, these queens that I'm going to mention, these are the queens and kings that I met, that I work with, that I met at the backstage, that I perform with. So, I'm just going to give you my opinion, what I like about them, why they need to be in the national television, what they have, what is their identity based on my observation. Because I like to observe when I go to Calgary or Edmonton. I like to observe them from head to toe, but I don't tell them what on my mind because I don't want to be, in trouble. But for this YouTube video, I just want to give you like a summary why they need to be on the national television based on my opinion. So please don't quote me if I don't mention your favorite queens or kings or performers, because there's so many of them. So yeah, so I'm just gonna break it down and hopefully it helped the casting director of Drag Race Season 2 to figure out like, hey, we do have some beautiful talented here in Alberta. So let's start with Carla Max. Carla Max is one of my favorite queen. She is very talented and she's just a sweetheart. One thing I like about her makeup is her eyes. Like when you look at her face, she has this beautiful eye makeup, like talking to you, speaking to you, very commanding. That's why when I worked with her one time, I asked her some tips. How did you do that? And she's just very sweetheart. And then she's good in hosting. You know what? Being a drag queen or a drag king, it's not about lip sync or performing. So you need also to know, you need to also to learn how to do some hosting, because hosting is very important in a show. If you don't have a host, there's no show going on. And Carla Max, she has the talent. She doesn't need a script. You just give her the outline and guess what? She just on the roll. And only few queens I know that who can handle that kind of job. Because being a host, you also need to be connected to the audience. You have to be witty and smart. And Carla has that. So if you guys wondering who is she, please give her a follow. Here's her Instagram account. Next is Lillitfair. Unfortunately, Lillitfair Instagram disappeared. I don't know what happened. Maybe some of her haters, you talk shit about her. But anyway, she just had her new Instagram account. She's one of the winner of the Alberta's Next Drag Superstar. I don't know what year was that. Maybe I wasn't born at that time. But anyway, she's also good in hosting. She's also good in hosting like Carla Max, and she's good in reading and snatch game. Like, she's the kind of queen I don't want to read with first. I want her to read me first before I read her, because I don't want, to give a shit. I don't want her to read me from head to toe, because she got a lot of opinion. She is smart. She's really humorous. And performance-wise, she's really good performing. She know how to make, to connect with the audience in a comedy queen, in a funny way of performing. And that's really rare also, not just about choreography or about gimmick, but it's about interpretation of the song, and Lillitfair has it. So give her a follow, okay? Now, next is Nada Nufff. There's two Nufff that I know in Calgary, Fire Nufff and Nada Nufff. But this one, I'm gonna pick Nada Nufff, because maybe next time I'm gonna do for Fire Nufff. So Nada Nufff, every time I see her, she's serving face. She will not come to the stage without this contour. Like, she has that contour that will pop. Colorful. Jewelries. These are her aesthetics. She's the only queen aside next to Fire Nufff that I always notice that they always wear the big earring, big necklace, and rings. And she's also good in hosting. She's also good in connecting with people. So yes, so if you're wondering who is she, give her a follow. She has a beautiful content on her Instagram, but unfortunately right now this disappeared. I hope she can recover it. She's another victim of, I guess, hating to Instagram. That's why her Instagram disappeared. So give her a follow to boost her Instagram account to social media. So yeah, then you will see what I'm talking about. Or you can go to her Facebook so you can see her eye makeup, face makeup, the contour, the jewelry. She's just beautiful. Next one is one of my favorite, Angelina Starchild, the first ever Miss Pride Queen Southern Alberta. Is the beauty pageant that I organized last year, and she was the winner. I did not pick her up, okay? The judges who picked her to win, okay? She's very talented. She's full energy. When she performs, she will give you that energy. Like, come on, party time. Let's have a good time. That's Angelina Starchild. And then she's the only queen that I know that's a very, an avid fan of Lady Gaga. That she's known for being a Lady Gaga of Alberta. So if you don't like Lady Gaga, please don't talk shit about her in front of Angelina Starchild, okay? Because she's gonna kill you, okay? And you know, speaking of Lady Gaga, okay, she knows every song of Lady Gaga, and she will give us an energy like Lady Gaga. And she's also a very sweet and very humble queen. That's why I love her. Next one, for the love of God, Toronto. If you're not going to cast any artists from Alberta, please cast some drag kings or trans. There's so many artists out there who can do drag artistry like beautifully. Like, I'm talking about Duke Carson, the very best, and we have a trans man, Soporia from Edmonton. But today I want to focus on Duke Carson. Duke Carson is one of the winners of Alberta Drag Superstar. He was the only, sorry for my pronoun, he was the only drag king that won in Alberta Drag Superstar, and he always give that sex appeal, the rock star aura when he performed on the stage, and he's really charismatic. You know, as a drag performer, you need to have that charisma because you need to connect with the audience. You need to get their attention, and Duke Carson has it. You know, and he also know how to sew some costumes. So yeah, he has the star quality and the talent and the skill. So Drag Race Canada, come on, season 2, pick this drag king. He's very talented. And next queen that I want to talk about is Abeya Miraj. Let's talk about hair. If you have a problem with hair, talk to Abeya. She knows everything. She's a hairstylist, I believe. And she did a lot of hair, not just for a local queen, but also from RuPaul Queens and from Canada's Drag Season 1. So, when it comes to hair, she's the goddess. Like, she can flip her hair back and forth, and the hair will stay on her head. Because, like I said, she's a hair goddess. And she always gives that energy on the stage. She's sexy, fierce, and the makeup, that eye makeup, like, really to snatch your boyfriend. That's Abeya Miraj. That's what I always remember. We talk Abeya Miraj, hair, energy, and eye makeup. So give her a follow, check her Instagram, then you know what I'm talking about. Aside from the boobs, of course, the hips. She always have that titties. Next is the one and only sex goddess on the dance floor. The self-proclaimed sex goddess, none other than Stephanie Butt. Okay. When you look at Stephanie, without talking to her, she's such a fish. She has the fish. Like, she can be passed as a woman. I'm sorry, but I think that's what she wants, you know. And because she's such a beautiful, she's really good in her makeup. She's pretty. She has that sex appeal. And when she performs on the stage, she's so sexy. She's so sexy that, you know, she doesn't need a padding at all. I'm jealous because she has that, you know, voluptuous body and just enough to steal your man. That's Stephanie Butt. Like, if you need endorser for sex stories and condom, I think Stephanie Butt can do that job. But seriously, if you are wondering what I'm talking about, give her a follow. Check her Instagram. Like, all her content is beautiful, very artistic. She will not post any ugly pictures. Believe me, she's beautiful, she's stunning and talented. Next is Valerie. Looking at Valerie from head to toe, the first word that will come to my mind is art. That's my reference to Valerie. That's just my opinion, because she has this makeup that only her can do it. Like, if also other queen do makeup of Valerie, they're gonna look like a copycat. She has that. I think she's a makeup artist. She had this very artistic makeup. It reminds me of Trixie Mattel, but I can't tell it's Trixie Mattel. I don't know who is her inspiration because I haven't asked her personally. But I seen her perform like very close in the back room. Like her makeup is beautiful. I'm just jealous how can she pull that look. It's just beautiful. And then she had this comedy when she performed. And she's also creative in performing. She can come up with a funny props and bring it on in the stage, and very entertaining and very approachable, like, you know, connectable to the audience. She has that kind of charisma. That's why I like Valerie. Next one, the one and only Miss Continental Canada 2019, Mon Amour. Did I say it correctly? Yes. I've seen her twice at Twisted when I joined the Alberta Drag Superstar, and also when I watched one of the branch. She's beautiful, like the hair, face, body, costume, the height, all those departments, check. I think she's ready for a national competition. It's just a matter of when or where or whatever the casting director they're looking for, because when they're cast, I think it's just like a puzzle that like they put pieces together, and I believe Mon Amour is ready for a national competition. Like, she has everything. I mean, that's why she won the Miss Continental. That's a national beauty pageant in Canada. I believe she came from Toronto and moved to Calgary, and she's really good at performance-wise, very polished, on point, really convincing, very good. She's a performer, yes. And when she joined the Miss Continental, I have a lot of transgender friends from Toronto, from the Filipino Canadian. I'm not a trans, just specify that. But I have a lot of transgender friends from the beauty pageant. They messaged me right away, hey, you know Mon Amour, she's very beautiful. They know already from the moment she stepped up on stage that she's gonna win. And yes, she won. So yeah, coming from my trans community, sisters that love beauty pageant, that said she has the star quality. And I saw her in person, like, yes, she has it. That's why she won. The last but not the least, and it's so hard to pass not, to mention, is Perla. Perla. She's a fashion icon, the style icon. She's like I think she was a model. He's a model when he's not on drag, I guess. Correct me for my pronoun, okay? Please correct me, but please don't hate me. So yeah, I think he was a model when he's not on drag. And she also did modeling when she's on drag. She's so beautiful. Like, every time she go to stage, she always give me that 80s vibes kind of modeling, like top model. And then when she lip sync and perform, it's always on point. Either she gonna do a ballad or a pop music, she will serve it. She's just like Mon Amour when it comes to performance. I think she's ready. She's ready. She need to be on the Drag Race Canada season 2. Like, she's an icon. Like, she has that aesthetic that, okay, Perla, first thing come to my head, fashion icon, style icon. That's about it. So thank you so much for watching with me, for watching my video. And if you like it, please drop your comment and like and share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can just follow me in my Instagram, or just check it out if you don't like to follow me. It's not a big deal. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. And you know what? If one of these queen made it to the season 2, let's give them a support, some love. And whoever the new cast for this season 2, let's show them some love. You know what? They need some support. They need some support from us, especially from the Canadian LGBT community. You know, this queen worked so hard to bring us some joy and entertainment, to raise their voice and advocacy. And if you want more season or episodes, then let's give them some love by supporting them, because like Robo said, how can you love somebody if you don't love yourself? Same thing with the community. How can you love other local queens but you cannot love your own local queens, right? So see ya. Hope you guys stay warm because it's kind of cold right now here in Alberta, and you guys stay safe, and bye. I love you.